Angels. Mysterious, powerful, and divine beings that have captured our imagination for centuries. Throughout history, they've appeared in art, literature, and popular culture, but what role do they actually play in the Bible? What do these celestial beings truly represent in God's plan for humanity? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of angels in the Bible. From their first appearance in Genesis to their role in the New Testament, angels are woven throughout the scriptures, each time fulfilling a specific purpose. In this video, we'll explore their roles, their messages, and their presence in both the Old and New Testaments. So stay with us as we uncover the mystery of the angels in the Bible. Be ready to be amazed by the messages they deliver, the guidance they offer, and the way they act as God's messengers. Before we get into their roles, let's first understand what angels are according to the Bible. Angels are spiritual beings created by God to serve Him and fulfill His purposes. They are not humans, they exist in a realm beyond our physical world. The word angel itself comes from the Greek word angelos, which means messenger. In Hebrews 1 verse 14, the Bible tells us, "Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation?" This verse gives us a glimpse into the primary role of angels, ministering spirits who serve both God and humanity. Unlike other celestial beings, angels are not meant to be worshipped or glorified. Their role is to point us to God, to bring His messages, and to serve His will. They are often depicted as powerful and awe-inspiring, but they are always obedient to God's commands. The presence of angels in the Old Testament is significant, and they appear at key moments in the Bible. One of the earliest appearances of angels is in the book of Genesis. In Genesis 18, 3 angels visit Abraham to deliver a message from God. They tell Abraham that his wife, Sarah, will have a son, even though she is well beyond childbearing age. Later, 2 of these angels visit the city of Sodom to warn Lot about the impending destruction of the city due to its wickedness. Here, the angels act as messengers of God's judgment, but also as mercy, offering Lot and his family a chance to escape. Angels also appear throughout the history of Israel. In Exodus 3, an angel appears to Moses in the burning bush to call him to deliver the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. In Judges 6, an angel appears to Gideon, calling him to lead the Israelites to victory over the Midianites. These encounters show how angels are used by God to guide His people, deliver important messages, and direct them toward His divine purpose. In the New Testament, angels continue their role as God's messengers, bringing important news and guidance to key individuals in the story of Jesus Christ. One of the most well-known appearances of angels happens in the Gospel of Luke, where an angel appears to the shepherds to announce the birth of Jesus. The angel says, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people." Luke 2 verse 10. Here, the angels not only bring the message of Jesus' birth but also offer comfort and peace, calming the fears of those who hear the message. Later, angels appear throughout Jesus' life, announcing His birth, ministering to Him in the wilderness, strengthening Him in the Garden of Gethsemane, and rolling away the stone from His tomb after His resurrection. In each of these moments, angels are present to serve God's plan and provide support to Jesus and His followers. In the Gospel of Matthew, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary, telling her that she will conceive the Son of God. This marks one of the most significant angelic encounters in the New Testament, as Gabriel plays a crucial role in the incarnation, announcing the coming of the Messiah. In the Bible, we see different types of angels with distinct roles. While all angels serve God, their functions vary. Archangels, the most well-known archangel is Michael, mentioned in the book of Daniel and the New Testament. Michael is depicted as a warrior angel, fighting against the forces of evil. In Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9, Michael leads the heavenly army against the dragon, symbolizing the defeat of Satan and his forces. Seraphim and cherubim. The Bible also mentions seraphim and cherubim, 2 types of angels with distinct roles. In Isaiah 6 verses 2 to 3, the seraphim are described as having 6 wings and crying out in worship before God. The cherubim, often depicted with multiple wings and faces, are mentioned in Genesis 3 verse 24, where they guard the entrance to the Garden of Eden after Adam and Eve's fall. Guardian angels. The Bible also suggests that each believer has a guardian angel assigned to watch over them. In Matthew 18 verse 10, Jesus says, "See that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven." Guardian angels are believed to protect and guide God's people. So, what is the ultimate purpose of angels in God's grand plan for the world? Angels serve as messengers, warriors, and ministers. They announce God's plans, protect His people, and fight against the forces of evil. In doing so, they point to God's sovereignty and His active involvement in the world. One of the key themes of the Bible is that God works through His angels to fulfill His will on earth. Whether it's announcing the birth of Jesus, protecting His followers, or carrying out God's judgment, angels are integral to the story of salvation. In the book of Revelation, angels play a crucial role in the end times. They are involved in the final judgment, sounding the trumpets that signal the end of the world, delivering God's judgment on the wicked, and ushering in a new heaven and a new earth. Revelation 8 verse 6 tells us that the angels will sound the trumpets that bring about the final events of God's plan. Angels are present at the end of time, fulfilling their role in the ultimate victory of God over evil. Throughout the Bible, angels are powerful and awe-inspiring beings that carry out God's will. They are His messengers, His warriors, and His servants, always pointing to His glory and serving His divine plan. From delivering important messages to protecting God's people, angels have a key role in God's story. Whether they are comforting shepherds on the night of Christ's birth or fighting in the heavenly realms, angels remind us that God is always working on our behalf, even when we don't see it. They show us that there is a divine purpose at work in the world, a purpose that we are invited to be a part of. Thank you for watching this exploration of the role of angels in the Bible. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more biblical explorations and discussions. And remember, the angels are always at work, pointing us toward God's divine plan.